Have you ever wondered what makes someone truly attractive as they grow older? It's not just about appearances, it's about the wisdom, resilience, and vibrancy that come with life's experiences. Today, we're diving into 9 powerful qualities that make individuals between the ages of 65 and 80 incredibly magnetic. These traits show the strength of spirit and the beauty of a life well lived. Make sure you stick around until the end to see if you or someone you know possesses these timeless qualities, the ones that uplift, inspire, and redefine attractiveness in the golden years. Before we get started, I'd really appreciate it if you could give this video a like. It helps us spread these old age lessons to more people. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing and turning on notifications so you don't miss out on any of our videos. If you find this video helpful, comment 1 below to let me know, and if it needs improvement, comment 0 so I can make better content for you. Now, let's get started. Part 1. Staying physically active, the power of movement. Movement is a fundamental part of our existence, and it plays a huge role in both physical and mental well-being, especially as we age. Embracing physical activity in your 60s, 70s, or even into your 80s is about more than just fitness. It nurtures a youthful spirit that invigorates your entire being. The benefits of regular exercise are well documented. It improves cardiovascular health, strengthens bones, increases flexibility, and helps maintain a healthy weight. But the advantages of staying active go far beyond the physical. Engaging in regular movement also shapes how you feel about yourself and how others perceive you. When you consciously choose to incorporate physical activity into your life, whether it's taking leisurely walks, swimming, gardening, or dancing, you send a powerful message. You're determined to live life to the fullest, regardless of age. Physical activity becomes a bold statement against the stereotype that aging inevitably leads to decline. It embodies resilience and determination, traits that are not only admirable but inherently attractive. Imagine an older adult who embraces their daily walks with a cheerful spring in their step, radiating energy and positivity. Or picture someone joining a local Tai Chi class to improve their balance while cultivating mindfulness and tranquility. These individuals exemplify a vibrant spirit, and their enthusiasm for life becomes contagious. Their commitment to staying physically capable sends a message that they refuse to let age dictate their story. Observers can't help but be inspired by their dedication. Staying active reflects an ongoing commitment to self-care, something that's attractive at any age. It's about prioritizing your body, mind, and spirit. Physical activity also promotes mental clarity and emotional stability by stimulating the release of endorphins, those wonderful chemicals that make you feel good and alleviate stress. By choosing to stay active, you're not just working on your health, you're projecting an inner radiance that others can't help but notice. This inner glow, born from a life filled with movement and purpose, becomes a beacon of inspiration for those around you, encouraging them to embark on their own journeys of vitality and fulfillment. A key aspect of aging well is recognizing that the body craves movement. It doesn't have to be strenuous workouts or long hours at the gym. It could be something as simple as gardening in the backyard, taking your pet for a walk, or trying a dance class with friends. The goal is to make movement a part of your everyday life, not as a chore but as a joy. Every step you take is a celebration of the life you've lived and a testament to the life you want to keep living. Think of someone in their late 70s who still enjoys hiking trails, or a person in their 60s who loves biking through town. Their passion for movement showcases an attitude of curiosity and adventure, which are deeply attractive traits. They send a message to the world that they're not letting age be a barrier. Instead, they're expanding their horizons and filling each day with activity, purpose, and energy. Being physically active also helps maintain your independence, which is so important as we age. Imagine being able to go wherever you want, do the activities you love, and take care of yourself without always needing assistance. Physical activity ensures that you can continue doing what you love, spending time with grandchildren, traveling, or enjoying hobbies, and that independence speaks volumes about your vitality. It tells people around you that you're capable, strong, and ready to keep exploring the world. A physically active lifestyle goes beyond just the person staying active. It creates ripple effects in the community. People who see you staying fit are inspired to do the same. Your friends, neighbors, or even your own family might decide to join you in your activities, turning movement into a shared experience. This kind of influence is subtle but powerful. It brings people together, builds stronger bonds, and creates a community focused on health and well-being. It's also important to note that being physically active can play a big role in managing and even preventing chronic illnesses that tend to develop as we get older. Things like diabetes, high blood pressure, and heart disease are all conditions that can be influenced by how much we move our bodies. By staying active, you're reducing the risk of these ailments and giving yourself the gift of more energy, more years, and more memories to make. Let's be real, aging can be challenging at times. There are physical changes that happen, and our bodies might not feel the way they once did. But staying physically active is a way to push back against those changes. It's a way to say, I still have so much left to experience, and I'm going to do it on my own terms. It's a powerful, life-affirming choice that not only benefits you physically but also empowers you mentally and emotionally. Movement can be anything that gets your body going. It's about finding what brings you joy. Maybe it's dancing in your living room to your favorite songs, swimming laps at the local pool, or doing yoga to keep your muscles flexible and your mind relaxed. The goal is to move in a way that makes you happy, and when people see you enjoying yourself, they see the attractiveness in your spirit. There's nothing more inspiring than someone who loves life and is committed to making the most of every single day. To wrap up this part, let me leave you with this thought: staying physically active is not about being perfect. It's not about pushing yourself beyond your limits or comparing yourself to others. It's about honoring your body, celebrating movement, and committing to your health. It's about showing the world, and yourself, that you're still here, still moving, and still filled with life. If you're still with me and enjoying these lessons, let me know by commenting one below. I truly appreciate your time and am grateful to have you here, sharing this journey of wisdom and growth. Let's move on to the next quality that makes aging truly beautiful: lifelong learning. Stay tuned, and keep those feet moving. Part 2: Engaging in lifelong learning. One of the most powerful qualities of someone who remains attractive well into their later years is a curious mind. There's something undeniably magnetic about people who keep an eagerness to learn, even as they age. When you're actively pursuing knowledge in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, you're sending a powerful message. The desire to grow, understand, and experience new things is never bound by age. A lifelong learner doesn't have to fit any specific mold. It could be someone taking a cooking class at the local community center, someone diving into books about history, or someone finally figuring out how to use a new app to keep in touch with family. What makes it remarkable is that these individuals don't let age confine them. They embrace the opportunities to expand their horizons, making each day a chance for discovery and growth. This attitude is what makes them so inspiring. Lifelong learning keeps your mind sharp and enriches your perspective, adding a freshness that makes your conversations lively and engaging. It also connects you to the world around you, keeping you in tune with the present. By pursuing new knowledge, you're showing others that you refuse to become stagnant. Instead, you remain vibrant, inquisitive, and full of wonder. People are naturally drawn to those who radiate an enthusiasm for life, because, let's be honest, it's energizing to be around someone who's excited to keep learning. For older adults, opportunities for lifelong learning are more accessible than ever. Maybe you've taken up painting because you always wanted to try it, or maybe you're learning a new language to better understand different cultures. It could even be as simple as picking up a musical instrument or exploring the world of technology, learning to use a tablet or a smartphone to stay connected with loved ones. Whatever your pursuit, the beauty of lifelong learning is that it's never too late to start. It doesn't matter if you're 65, 75, or 85, learning something new keeps you growing. Engaging in lifelong learning reflects qualities like humility and adaptability, traits that make you incredibly attractive. It shows that you recognize there's always more to discover, and that, in itself, is deeply inspiring. Imagine meeting someone at 75 who's just completed a college course or who's animatedly discussing a new hobby they've just taken up. Their zest for learning keeps their spirit youthful, and that sense of enthusiasm creates an air of intrigue and fascination. The emotional benefits of lifelong learning are also significant. It gives a sense of purpose, accomplishment, and fulfillment, helping to stave off feelings of isolation or stagnation that can sometimes accompany aging. When you invest in your intellectual growth, you nourish your self-worth and vitality. You're creating a rhythm of mental activity that keeps you alert, connected, and engaged. This inner drive, this relentless quest for knowledge, makes you magnetic to others. People are drawn to your spark, to the idea that life is still full of opportunities, regardless of age. Imagine taking up gardening in your retirement years and realizing there is so much more to it than just planting seeds. You start learning about soil types, the best flowers to attract pollinators, and the different ways to make compost. This turns gardening into not only a physical activity but a continuous learning process, one that enriches your mind while bringing beauty to your surroundings. Whether it's learning a new skill, understanding a new culture, or even trying new recipes, every piece of knowledge adds depth to who you are and adds value to every conversation you have. For many, learning also involves adapting to new technology, and let's be honest, technology can be a bit intimidating at times. But think about how amazing it feels to conquer it. Figuring out how to use video calls, social media, or even learning how to shop online makes your world bigger and your connections deeper. It also shows the younger generations that you're not afraid of change, that you're adaptable and willing to step into the unknown. This kind of resilience and willingness to learn is not just practical, it's also incredibly attractive. Engaging in lifelong learning also contributes to your emotional health by providing a sense of belonging. Joining a book club, taking a class, or becoming part of a community group where you share common interests can be incredibly fulfilling. The shared experience of learning together creates bonds and connections. Whether it's learning to knit with others or discussing the latest book you've read, the experience helps combat feelings of loneliness and strengthens your sense of community. This emotional fulfillment resonates with others, making you someone that people want to be around. Think of the excitement of attending a lecture or watching a documentary that challenges what you thought you knew. It sparks new conversations, opens your mind to different perspectives, and keeps you engaged with the world. That engagement is evident to everyone around you. Your passion for expanding your mind reflects an openness and flexibility that defies the stereotype that older adults are set in their ways. You become someone who is always evolving, always excited about what's next, and that energy is contagious. You might also find yourself pursuing creative activities. Maybe you've started painting, writing poetry, or learning to play the piano. These creative pursuits aren't just hobbies, they're forms of self-expression. They allow you to share your unique voice with the world, to communicate emotions and experiences that are deeply personal. This kind of vulnerability and creativity adds depth to your character, making you incredibly engaging to those around you. People are captivated by those who aren't afraid to express themselves, who find joy in creating something new, and who keep discovering beauty in the world. And let's talk about how lifelong learning helps you stay current. The world is changing fast, and being open to learning helps you keep up with those changes. Whether it's understanding the latest advancements in health, keeping up with cultural shifts, or simply learning how to use new gadgets, this curiosity makes you relevant. You can engage in conversations with people of all ages because you know what's going on in the world. Your ability to talk about different topics, to share insights and perspectives, makes you interesting and attractive. People of all ages appreciate someone who's in the know and willing to learn about what's happening now. Finally, the beauty of lifelong learning is that it gives you something to look forward to every day. There's always a new challenge, a new subject, or a new skill to master. Whether it's reading a new book, attending a lecture, or simply trying a new recipe, every day becomes an opportunity for discovery. That sense of curiosity keeps your spirit alive, makes your mind sharper, and fills you with excitement. When people see that spark in you, that desire to grow, to keep learning, they can't help but be drawn to your energy. Remember, lifelong learning is not about mastering every subject or becoming an expert. It's about keeping your mind active, staying engaged with the world, and refusing to let age limit your curiosity. It's about finding joy in the process of learning, embracing new experiences, and staying open to the wonders of life. That openness, that joy, and that constant growth are what make you truly attractive, regardless of age. If you're still watching and finding these lessons valuable, please comment one below. Your support and engagement mean a lot, and I'm grateful to have you here. Now, let's continue our journey by exploring the next quality that makes aging gracefully so beautiful: maintaining a sense of humor. Part 3: Maintaining a sense of humor. One of the most charming and magnetic qualities a person can have, no matter their age, is a sense of humor. And let me tell you, humor becomes even more attractive as we get older. It's not just about telling jokes or being able to laugh at funny moments. It's about embracing the absurdities of life, learning to laugh at yourself, and finding joy in the everyday. A great sense of humor, especially in the face of challenges, makes you incredibly resilient, and it's a quality that draws people to you like nothing else can. Life throws us all kinds of curveballs, especially as we age: health concerns, the loss of loved ones, and changing family dynamics. And while these things can be incredibly difficult, those who manage to keep a sense of humor through it all show an inner strength that's deeply inspiring. Humor becomes a way of saying, "I choose joy, no matter what life throws at me." It's about finding the silver lining, even if it's just a little chuckle in the middle of a tough situation. That resilience is not only admirable, it's captivating. Think of someone you know who can always lighten the mood, someone who's never too serious to make a joke, even if it's about their own age. Imagine the older adult who laughs about needing glasses to find their glasses or jokes about forgetting what they forgot. That kind of humor reflects a positive outlook on life, a self-awareness, and an acceptance of the aging process. It makes them not only fun to be around, but also incredibly magnetic. They remind us that life doesn't have to be so heavy all the time, that laughter can be a powerful remedy. Keeping a sense of humor helps you deal with the unpredictability of life. It allows you to adapt to changes with a light heart, rather than getting weighed down by things you can't control. This flexibility is not only attractive but also comforting to those around you. When people see that you can take life's ups and downs in stride and laugh along the way, they feel a sense of ease in your presence. It makes you someone that others naturally gravitate toward because laughter builds connection and fosters a sense of belonging. A good sense of humor also helps to bridge generational gaps. It's something that everyone, young and old, can relate to. Whether you're making light of something funny your grandkids said or sharing an old story that has everyone laughing, humor becomes a way to connect with people of all ages. When you can share a laugh with someone, it doesn't matter if they're 8 or 80, you've made a connection. And that connection can mean the world, especially as we grow older and the importance of relationships becomes more evident. There's also something incredibly freeing about being able to laugh at yourself. As we age, our bodies change, our memories might not be as sharp, and our energy levels may dip. But rather than seeing these changes as something negative, humor allows us to embrace them. You might joke about needing a get-up-and-go routine just to get out of bed, or laugh about having selective memory when it comes to remembering where you left your keys. This kind of humor doesn't ignore the realities of aging, it embraces them and transforms them into something lighter. People are naturally drawn to someone who can laugh at life's little inconveniences because it shows confidence and grace. Imagine being in a room filled with people, and there's someone there who just makes everyone feel at ease with a well-timed joke or light-hearted comment. That person instantly becomes someone everyone wants to be around. Their humor creates an atmosphere where people can relax and enjoy themselves. It's a quality that becomes even more valuable as we get older because laughter becomes a way to lift each other up, especially in times when life might feel a little heavy. And let's not forget, laughter has real, tangible benefits for your health. It reduces stress, lowers blood pressure, and even boosts your immune system. By maintaining a sense of humor, you're not only making life more enjoyable for yourself and those around you, but you're also actively promoting your physical health. Laughing releases those wonderful endorphins, which make you feel good, reduce pain, and help you feel more relaxed. So, in a way, keeping a sense of humor is one of the best things you can do for both your mind and body. Laughter also helps us stay present. When you're caught in a moment of laughter, everything else fades away, the worries, the stresses, the what-ifs of life. You're there, fully in the moment, sharing a positive experience with those around you. This kind of mindfulness is incredibly healthy, and it's something that others find immensely attractive. It shows that you're not bogged down by regrets of the past or anxieties about the future. Instead, you're here, right now, ready to embrace whatever comes your way, with a smile. Think about the moments when you've had a really good laugh, one of those deep belly laughs that leaves you with tears in your eyes. Those moments are pure joy. They make life feel rich and full, no matter what else is going on. Sharing that kind of joy with others makes you magnetic because you're giving them the gift of lightness, even if just for a moment. It's those moments of laughter that people remember and cherish. They're the ones that bring people closer and create lasting memories. Maintaining a sense of humor also means being able to find joy in the small, mundane things, those little day-to-day happenings that might otherwise go unnoticed. Maybe it's laughing at a silly mistake or finding humor in an unexpected situation. The ability to find joy in the everyday is a quality that brings warmth to every interaction. It's a reminder that happiness isn't always about the big events, it's about finding laughter in the little things. This outlook makes you a beacon of positivity, someone others look to for comfort and cheer. There's a saying that laughter is the shortest distance between two people. It's true, laughter dissolves barriers, creates bonds, and brings us closer. As we grow older, relationships become more precious, and humor is one of the best tools for nurturing those connections. Whether you're sharing an old joke, telling a funny story from your past, or just being lighthearted about the ups and downs of life, humor helps keep those bonds strong. It creates a space where love, friendship, and joy can flourish. So, if you're someone who's always looking for the lighter side of life, someone who laughs at their own forgetfulness or finds humor in the little quirks of daily living, know that you're spreading positivity in a way that makes you truly attractive. It's not about ignoring the challenges of aging, it's about choosing to smile through them. When people see you laugh, they see your strength, your resilience, and your ability to make the most of every moment. And that's something worth aspiring to. Before we move on to the next part, let me take a moment to remind you, if you're enjoying these insights and finding them valuable, don't forget to give this video a like. Your support helps us create more content like this. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and turn on notifications so you never miss out on our latest videos. And if you're still watching, comment too below to let me know you're here with me. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. Let's keep this journey going and explore the next quality that makes aging beautifully impactful, nurturing relationships. Part 4, Nurturing Relationships. The heart of true attractiveness lies in the quality of our relationships. As we grow older, the connections we nurture become even more significant. Whether it's family, friends, or members of our community, the depth of our relationships has a profound effect on our well-being and happiness. At the age of 65, 75, or even beyond, if you prioritize building and nurturing relationships, you exhibit a form of beauty that transcends appearances, a beauty rooted in love, compassion, and emotional richness. Think about it. As we move through life, our perspectives change, and we start to realize what truly matters. Money, material things, and superficial pursuits begin to fade into the background, and what stands out are the people we hold close. The love of a spouse, the laughter of grandchildren, the comfort of an old friend, these are the things that enrich our lives and make every day meaningful. People who nurture these connections with their full hearts radiate warmth and are deeply attractive to those around them. Maintaining relationships takes more than just staying in touch. It means being present for the people you care about. It means listening with an open heart, offering a shoulder to lean on, and being someone that others can count on. When you take the time to truly be there for the ones you love, to celebrate their joys and support them through their challenges, you show a level of emotional maturity that is incredibly appealing. It's a reminder that life is best when it's shared, and that the connections we foster make every experience richer. Consider the grandparent who always makes it to their grandchild's school play or sports game, cheering them on with pride. Think about the friend who checks in just to see how you're doing, or the spouse who still makes an effort to bring joy into the relationship, even after decades together. These small gestures, the ones that come from the heart, are what make relationships truly special. They're what create a bond that is unbreakable, even as time goes on. People are naturally drawn to those who show genuine care and affection because it's comforting to know that they're loved. Nurturing relationships also means being willing to put in the effort. It's easy to get caught up in the busyness of life and let time pass without reaching out to those we care about. But the truth is, strong relationships don't just happen, they require attention, effort, and love. As we get older, it becomes even more important to maintain these connections. Whether it's setting aside time for regular phone calls, planning visits, or sending a thoughtful card, the actions we take to stay connected matter. They let the people in our lives know that they are valued and loved. Being present in your relationships doesn't always mean grand gestures. Sometimes, it's the little moments that mean the most: sitting down for a cup of tea and talking about the day, going for a walk with a friend, or sharing a meal with family. These everyday moments are what build the foundation of a strong relationship. They're what create memories that last a lifetime and fill our hearts with warmth. People who nurture these small but meaningful moments are the ones who are truly attractive, because they understand that the beauty of life lies in its simple joys. Another key aspect of nurturing relationships is the ability to forgive and let go. Over the years, misunderstandings and conflicts are bound to happen, even in the closest of relationships. Holding on to grudges or harboring resentment only creates distance, and that distance can be painful. Choosing to forgive, to let go of past hurts, and to focus on the love you have for the people in your life is incredibly powerful. It takes strength and grace, but it's worth it. When you let go of negativity, you make room for love and connection, and that's what makes you magnetic to those around you. Think about how attractive it is when someone has a forgiving heart, someone who chooses to see the best in others, even when things aren't perfect. This kind of person brings a sense of peace and comfort to those around them. They remind us that none of us are perfect, and that's okay. They show us that love is about accepting each other, flaws and all, and choosing to be there for each other anyway. This kind of unconditional love is a rare and beautiful quality that draws people in and makes them feel safe and cherished. Relationships also require a willingness to be vulnerable. As we age, we've all experienced moments of hardship, loss, and pain. It can be tempting to put up walls to protect ourselves from getting hurt again. But real connection comes from being open, from allowing others to see us as we truly are, even in our moments of struggle. When you're willing to share your story, your fears, and your hopes, you create a space for others to do the same. This kind of vulnerability fosters deep, meaningful connections that are rooted in authenticity. Imagine sitting down with a friend and sharing your worries, your joys, and your experiences. The connection that comes from those conversations is irreplaceable. It's what makes friendships and relationships strong. When people see that you're willing to be real with them, they feel more comfortable being real with you. This kind of openness is attractive because it shows that you're not afraid to let others in, that you trust the people around you, and that you value the connection more than the fear of being hurt. Another beautiful aspect of nurturing relationships is the joy of giving. Giving doesn't always have to be material. It can be your time, your attention, your kindness, or your support. Offering a helping hand to a neighbor, making a meal for a friend in need, or simply being there to listen when someone needs to talk are all ways to show love. Giving from the heart not only enriches the lives of those around you, but it also fills you with a sense of purpose and fulfillment. When you give selflessly, you become someone others admire and are naturally drawn to. People who prioritize their relationships also understand the importance of gratitude. Being thankful for the people in your life, expressing your appreciation for the love, support, and companionship they provide, goes a long way in nurturing those bonds. When you take the time to say thank you, to acknowledge the little things others do, you create a positive and loving environment. Gratitude fosters closeness, and it's a reminder to those around you that they are seen, valued, and loved. This kind of appreciation is deeply attractive because it shows that you don't take your relationships for granted. Consider the couple who, even after many years together, still says thank you for the little things, for making dinner, for doing the laundry, for being a supportive partner. This kind of appreciation keeps the love alive, and it's what makes their relationship so beautiful. The same goes for friendships. Letting your friends know how much they mean to you keeps those connections strong. People are naturally drawn to those who show gratitude because it makes them feel valued and important. Nurturing relationships also means being a source of positivity. Life can be challenging, and we all need people in our lives who lift us up. Being someone who brings positivity to your relationships, who encourages others, celebrates their successes, and offers support during tough times, makes you a person others want to be around. Your energy becomes infectious, and your presence becomes a source of comfort and joy. When you choose to focus on the good, to find reasons to smile, and to spread that positivity, you create an environment where love and connection can flourish. At the end of the day, nurturing relationships is about love, plain and simple. It's about showing up for the people in your life, being present, and choosing to love them unconditionally. It's about forgiving, being vulnerable, giving from the heart, and expressing gratitude. When you make your relationships a priority, you create a life filled with love, joy, and connection. And that kind of life is not only fulfilling, it's deeply attractive to everyone around you. If you're enjoying this journey through the qualities that make aging beautiful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest content. Your support means the world to us, and if you're still watching, comment 3 below to let me know you're here. Let's keep going as we explore the next quality that makes the golden years truly shine: dressing for confidence. Part 5. Dressing for confidence, not age. There is an undeniable allure in individuals who have a strong sense of personal style, and that allure only grows with age. Dressing for confidence, rather than focusing on what's considered age-appropriate, is an incredible way to express yourself, to celebrate who you are, and to feel great in your own skin. When you're 65, 75, or even 85, and you're still rocking an outfit that makes you feel confident, you send a powerful message: I value myself, and I refuse to fade into the background. That self-affirmation not only makes you feel amazing but also makes you incredibly attractive to others. True style isn't about following every trend or trying to fit a mold set by society. It's about wearing what resonates with you, what makes you feel comfortable, and what gives you confidence. Whether it's a sharp blazer that fits perfectly, a favorite pair of jeans that's worn in just right, or a vibrant scarf that adds a pop of color to your day, your style should reflect your personality. When you dress in a way that makes you feel good, it shows. You carry yourself differently, your posture is more confident, your smile is more genuine, and your energy is magnetic. Think of someone in their golden years who always seems put together. Not because they're trying to impress anyone, but because they genuinely enjoy dressing well. They wear colors that make them happy, they accessorize with care, and they take pride in their appearance. Their style isn't about pleasing others, it's about expressing who they are. This authenticity shines through, and it makes them so much more attractive. People are naturally drawn to those who are unapologetically themselves, and that's what makes dressing for confidence so powerful. As we get older, society often tries to push us into a box of what is considered appropriate attire. But the truth is, there are no rules when it comes to personal style. If you love wearing bright colors, go for it. If you're a fan of bold patterns, embrace them. If you're comfortable in casual clothes, wear them with pride. The key is to wear what makes you feel your best. When you dress for yourself, not for others, you radiate confidence. And confidence is attractive at any age. Another wonderful aspect of dressing for confidence is that it's a form of self-care. Taking the time to choose an outfit that makes you feel good, to do your hair the way you like it, or to put on a favorite piece of jewelry is a way of saying, I'm worth it. It's a small but powerful reminder that you matter, that you deserve to feel great, and that you're taking care of yourself. This kind of self-love is deeply attractive because it shows that you value yourself, and when you value yourself, others are drawn to you. Imagine an older adult who dresses in a way that truly reflects their personality, someone who loves hats and always wears a stylish one when they go out. Or maybe someone who has a collection of scarves and chooses one every day to match their mood. These little details aren't about vanity, they're about joy. They're about celebrating who you are and expressing that through your style. When you take pleasure in the way you dress, it's not just about how you look, it's about how you feel, and that feeling is contagious. People can see your joy, and it makes them feel good, too. Dressing for confidence also means letting go of the fear of judgment. As we get older, it's easy to feel like we need to blend in, to not draw too much attention to ourselves. But the truth is, life is too short to dress in a way that doesn't make you happy. When you wear what you love, without worrying about what others might think, you're showing a level of freedom that is incredibly attractive. You're showing that you're comfortable in your own skin, that you're not defined by anyone else's expectations, and that you're living life on your own terms. There's also something to be said for the confidence that comes from knowing you look good. It's not about vanity, it's about feeling your best. When you know you look good, you feel good. Your confidence shines through in the way you walk, the way you talk, and the way you interact with others. This kind of confidence is magnetic. People are naturally drawn to those who carry themselves with self-assurance, and your style can play a big part in that. Dressing well is a form of empowerment. It gives you the confidence to take on whatever the day brings. Think of someone who walks into a room with their head held high, wearing an outfit that makes them feel fantastic. Their energy is infectious. It's not about the clothes themselves, it's about the confidence they feel in them. It's about how those clothes make them feel strong, capable, and ready to face the world. That's the power of dressing for confidence. It's about using style as a tool to enhance how you feel about yourself, and that feeling radiates outward, drawing people to you. Another important aspect of dressing for confidence is understanding that comfort is key. As we age, comfort becomes increasingly important, and that's perfectly okay. But comfort doesn't have to mean sacrificing style. You can find clothes that feel great and look great. It's all about finding what works for you. Whether it's soft fabrics, loose fits, or shoes that are easy on your feet, dressing comfortably and stylishly is entirely possible. When you're comfortable, you feel at ease, and that sense of ease is very attractive. People notice when you're comfortable in your own skin, and that kind of authenticity is irresistible. For many, dressing for confidence also means embracing the idea that age is just a number. Who says you can't wear a bold print or a stylish leather jacket just because you're over a certain age? Style has no age limit. When you embrace fashion as a form of self-expression, regardless of how old you are, you're showing the world that you're still vibrant, still engaged, and still full of life. This kind of attitude is inspiring to others. It shows that aging doesn't mean fading away, it means embracing who you are and celebrating it every day. Dressing for confidence also means staying true to your personal style, even as trends come and go. Fashion is constantly changing, but true style is timeless. Maybe you've always loved classic pieces, or maybe you have a quirky style that's uniquely yours. Whatever it is, stay true to it. When you dress in a way that's authentic to you, you're showing that you know who you are and that you're proud of it. This kind of authenticity is incredibly attractive because it's rare. It's easy to get caught up in trends, but it takes real confidence to stay true to yourself, and people are naturally drawn to that. Let's also talk about how dressing for confidence can uplift your mood. Have you ever put on an outfit and instantly felt better? Clothing has the power to change the way we feel. On days when you're feeling a little down, putting on something that makes you feel good can make all the difference. It's like putting on a suit of armor. It gives you the strength to face whatever challenges come your way. When you dress for confidence, you're choosing to feel good, and that choice affects not only how you see yourself but also how others see you. Finally, dressing for confidence is about celebrating your individuality. No two people are the same, and your style should reflect that. Whether you love bright colors, simple neutrals, vintage pieces, or modern trends, your style is a reflection of who you are. When you embrace your individuality and dress in a way that makes you happy, you become a beacon of authenticity. People are drawn to those who are unapologetically themselves because it's refreshing and inspiring. Your style is a way to tell the world who you are without saying a word, and that kind of self-expression is incredibly attractive. If you're enjoying these insights and finding value in our discussion, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest content. Your support means the world to us. And if you're still watching, comment 4 below to let me know you're here. Now, let's continue our journey by exploring the next quality that makes aging gracefully so impactful: adaptability to change. Part 6: Adaptability to change. One of the most compelling aspects of attractiveness, particularly as we navigate the golden years of our lives, is adaptability, the ability to accept and embrace change. Life is a journey filled with unexpected twists and turns, and as we grow older, these changes can become even more pronounced. Health, family dynamics, relationships, and even our own abilities are constantly shifting. But those who can adapt, who greet change with resilience and an open mind, are truly inspiring. They show that life doesn't stop at any age, it continues to evolve, and we have the power to evolve along with it. Adaptability is about more than just accepting change, it's about thriving in the face of it. It's about recognizing that while some things are out of our control, our response to them is always within our power. People who are adaptable are flexible in their thinking, open to new experiences, and ready to make the best of whatever comes their way. This kind of mental agility is incredibly attractive because it shows that you're not bound by your circumstances, you're empowered by them. As we grow older, we experience a series of transitions that challenge us to adjust and grow. Maybe it's retiring from a career that you've dedicated decades to, or maybe it's learning to navigate new technology that keeps you connected to family and friends. Whatever the change, adaptability allows you to approach these moments with a positive attitude and a willingness to learn. Think of the older adult who decides to take up a new hobby after retirement or learns how to video call their grandchildren. They don't shy away from change, they embrace it, and that's what makes them so magnetic. When we embrace change, we send a message to the world that we're still growing, still learning, and still curious about life. This kind of attitude is contagious. It inspires others to face their own challenges with courage and determination. People are naturally drawn to those who aren't afraid to step out of their comfort zones, who see every change as an opportunity for growth rather than an obstacle to overcome. Adaptability is about seeing the possibilities, even when things don't go as planned. It's about being resilient, and resilience is one of the most attractive qualities anyone can have. Consider someone who has faced a major life transition, like moving to a new city, adjusting to changes in their health, or experiencing the loss of a loved one, and yet they continue to find joy in life. They learn to adjust to their new reality, find new routines, and discover new sources of happiness. This kind of adaptability requires strength, and that strength is deeply attractive. It shows that no matter what happens, you have the ability to adapt and find meaning in every chapter of life. You become a beacon of hope for others, a reminder that we all have the power to overcome life's challenges. Adaptability also means being open to new experiences. Just because you're older doesn't mean you have to stop trying new things. Maybe you've always wanted to learn how to paint, or maybe you've been curious about yoga. Adaptable people aren't afraid to take up new hobbies or explore new interests. They recognize that life is full of opportunities for growth, and they take advantage of them. This openness to new experiences keeps your mind sharp, your spirit youthful, and your energy vibrant. People are naturally drawn to those who are curious and willing to step into the unknown, because it shows a zest for life that's hard to ignore. Being adaptable also means being willing to accept help when you need it. As we get older, there are times when we may need to rely on others more than we're used to. It can be difficult to accept help, especially if you've been independent your whole life. But adaptability means recognizing when it's time to lean on others and allowing yourself to do so without feeling lessened by it. It takes courage to admit when you need support, and doing so shows that you're adaptable and resilient. It shows that you're willing to do what it takes to continue living life fully, and that kind of openness is incredibly attractive. Think about someone who's willing to ask for help, someone who's not afraid to say, "I need a hand." This kind of vulnerability shows strength, not weakness. It shows that you're adaptable, that you're not letting pride stand in the way of your well-being. People are drawn to those who are real, who recognize their own limits, and who are willing to accept support when they need it. It creates a sense of connection, a reminder that we all need each other, and that we're all in this together. Adaptability also involves adjusting your mindset. As we age, we might face physical limitations that prevent us from doing things we once loved. Maybe you can't run as fast as you used to, or maybe you have to modify certain activities to accommodate your body's needs. But instead of focusing on what you can't do, adaptability means focusing on what you can do. It means finding new ways to stay active, new hobbies that bring joy, and new routines that work for you. When you adapt your mindset, you shift from a place of limitation to a place of possibility, and that's incredibly inspiring. Imagine an older adult who used to love running but now finds joy in long walks or swimming. They haven't given up on staying active, they've simply found a new way to do it. This kind of adaptability shows a deep commitment to living life fully, regardless of the challenges that come their way. It's a reminder that there is always a way forward, even if it looks different than what we imagined. People are naturally drawn to those who refuse to let setbacks hold them back, who find new ways to keep moving forward and stay engaged with life. Adaptability is also about maintaining a positive outlook, even when things are uncertain. Life is unpredictable, and there will always be changes that we can't foresee. But when you approach these changes with optimism, when you choose to see the good in every situation, you become someone others want to be around. Positivity is powerful, and it's especially powerful when it comes from someone who has experienced the ups and downs of life. People are drawn to those who lift them up, who bring light to even the darkest moments, and who show that there is always hope. Think about someone who's faced a major life change but chooses to focus on the positives, someone who, despite the challenges, finds reasons to smile every day. This kind of attitude is magnetic. It shows that you're adaptable, that you're resilient, and that you're choosing joy, no matter what. It's a reminder that we all have the power to choose our attitude, and that choice can make all the difference in how we experience life. Adaptability is also about learning to let go. As we age, we may have to let go of certain things, whether it's a job, a role we've played in our family, or even a certain level of independence. Letting go can be incredibly difficult, but it's also an important part of growth. When you learn to let go with grace, you make room for new experiences, new joys, and new possibilities. People are naturally drawn to those who are able to release what no longer serves them, who find peace in the present, and who embrace each new chapter of life with an open heart. As we wrap up this journey through the qualities that make aging beautifully impactful, remember that adaptability is a choice we make every day. It's about embracing the unknown, finding joy in the present, and continuing to grow, no matter what life brings. It's about being resilient, being open, and being willing to evolve. And that kind of adaptability is not only attractive, it's what makes life worth living. If you've enjoyed this video and found these insights valuable, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our content. Your support means so much, and it helps us continue creating meaningful content that inspires and uplifts. If you're still here, comment 5 below to let me know you've made it to the end. Thank you for being part of this journey. Let's keep embracing change, celebrating life, and growing together.